How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. So, let's expect an unusual end. Welcome to Biomutant. Sound seems to travel farther at night. Happy. Says nowadays everything seems to be falling apart. Even Could you help out with the fire beacon? They can't reach the fire beacon to relight it. Says their family has handled that for generations. Their mother was on duty, but she had... Says the fire beacon's not too far. Just keep your head up. And if you see their mother...
Tamatula pa deswa presidente. Outro saco.
Let's see. Even forests don't last forever. That's a ganote, easy prey for Lupa-Lupin. For everyone else, they're a perfect mount and easily tamed if they are kept fed. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. That's a resource totem, a monument left behind by those that picked scrap, trying to keep the area clean. Supposedly, mounts like that can smell fear. That paid off. It's the chug yard. Needs a key. History is nothing but a series of stories. The board mainly has posts from those that used to work at the chug yard back in the days gone. They don't make much sense these days. Not much more to say about the board, but Gizmo is holed up in the underyard here working on that Mekton of his. The Toxanol Corporation used to run chugger-chuggers. They can carry you anywhere you like, well, anywhere that they go to, and then you can leg it from there. You're on the right track. Keep your eyes open. Tribe's always scavenging for scrap, and the yard has plenty to go around. But they should have stuck to looting instead of playing around with sprockets. Starting to add up. This might be the end of everything as we know it. Bomper Bonker's busy ram-banging the door. This is your... Let's see. This could be the beginning of the end of everything. Down. Yes, you can do anything. The sky's the limit. Now, let's take this back to Earth. Wow, you really took that all the way down to... Let's see. It's a wonder some of these up and downs still work. Guess they built machines better in the past. The world is full of secrets waiting to be uncovered. I need to brush up on my Wando, but I have a feeling he believes it was you that caused the bang at the yard. Oh, and he says he knows you. You used to call him Gizmo. He gave you the oil-greased hands when he taught you how to upcycle. Gizmo remembers you as a nice kidling, and he can still sense the warmth of your good heart. But Gizmo says how you experience a memory can be different. You know the story, but sometimes the truth it brings is personal. It carries so much hate, and its insatiable hunger has only increased over the years since it claimed revenge on your parents. He understands history made Lupa Lupin a big part of your past, your present, and soon, your future. You still believe there's some good in everyone. You still have hope for tomorrow. He says you should know that what's meant to be will always find a way, but history shouldn't consume you. Gizmo understands you still have strong feelings, but urges you to keep them under control. You've witnessed firsthand what it'll lead to.
Yes, that's the way. No arguing with that.
That is how you shine light at the dark.
Seriously, don't doubt the dark.
I'm so proud of you for doing the right thing.
Can't believe you let that loser sway you.
Hard to believe the world is actually going to survive. Just seemed impossible till now. Grateful to you for coming back and doing your best to change things. You were the only chance they had. Wonders if you liked working with the Myriad. They always seemed so centered and so seeking. But that's not important now. Gizmo says it's taken a long time to bring the past up to the present, and where you go from here is up to you. You need to set the past aside, at least for now. He can't leave the Underyard as he has no protection against the vacuum in the dead zone, so you need to salvage scrap to upcycle the Mekton, starting with the old crate outside. You should return when you've retrieved the scrap. There's no time to waste if you want to make the Mekton strong enough to fight the Jumbo Puff. It's the part of the land that suffered most from the apocalypse. It's deprived of oxygen, making it next to impossible for anything but creatures that were most contorted by the contamination. So many places to be today. Looks like the switches need to be turned to match so enough charge can flow through the conductors. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. Feels good to be alive. There's short of breath and death to this zone. Better take care. He who half breathes, half lives. That's the leftover you're looking for. That's just nasty. Biohazards make you puke. Easy for things to hide down here. He says that's enough to get the Mekton functional. You'll have an engine, a fuel soaker, a gun, and a gathering net, but no armor, nor enough oxygen supply. He made a suction device so the Mekton can use the black tar as an instant refuel. You can also use it to clear oily goo puddles, so you can pass and access hard-to-get-to areas. He's been working on another project for the Mekton, a cannon, but it needs ammunition, and by that he means the scripts. He says if they're trained right, they'll turn into a distraction for the Jumbo Puff. The best way to find scripts is to go talk to Moog. He knows the ins and outs of every breathing thing left alive after the apocalypse. Unfortunately, this means you'll have to venture farther out into the dead zone than Moog's camp on the steep depot. Once you find Moog, he'll be able to give you directions to where you'll find scripts. Gizmo thinks he's a little peculiar, but very knowledgeable. He has the ins and outs of all monster and creature whereabouts. Making your Mekton shine. The light is nearly blinding. The Grease Monkey's Mekton is built sturdy, just like himself. Can you imagine how this place used to look before the dead oil flood? Might want to hold your breath before you head any further. You're about to witness the breathtaking vistas of what's known as the Dead Zone. That over there is Steepo Depot, the cliffside that Moog hangs on to. get turned around till he dies. Moving up in the world. Lungs aren't built for this. Let's see. This one's impressed to see you out here. He figured you'd be dead by now. Not many are as tough and clever as you must be. Claims he goes after the most dangerous game, huge monsters. Moog says that all your power doesn't do you a bit of good if you're not willing to pull the trigger when the time comes. Choosing what to kill and what to spare are the most important decisions you'll make. You might have a steady aim, but you need to be sure that you pick your targets with care. It's hard to make those life or death decisions for others, but someone's got to do it. Otherwise, they'll do it themselves, and you know they'll miss. When it comes to monsters, he mostly picks who dies. Says it's wild that the world seems to be coming back, but he supposes that means more monsters for him to shoot. Wonders why you work so hard to keep things alive. Bullets help thin the herd instead. Says you should give up on working with the stubborn myriad. He keeps trying to put out their lights and they keep putting up new ones. He's afraid you're just as stubborn as them. But enough of that, right? He says the wildlife, nature, has changed and turned against us. Instincts of survival took over when the world changed. He's not sure about their veggie diet anymore, and if it's changed, who knows what it's done with the chemical composition of their body output. Right now, though, he feels he's come to a point where he's got a pretty clear idea on the whereabouts of monsters, both tall and short. Says as big as they are, the world is bigger. To find where they are, you need to see where they've been. Moog says you must learn to walk before you can run. It takes practice before you can call yourself a monster hunter. Fortunately for you, he can help. He understands you need to start off with something small before you go big. There's no better place to start than a squip cave. Hunting down a couple of these little critters for yourself should keep you on your toes. Says it's not far at all. Fortunately for you, the squips seem to have acclimatized themselves to the otherwise... Just keep your hands upon the steerer. Wait, it's the swift hole-up. The place is just filled with critters. Nothing's simple. It's locked. Once the volatilization from the nuclear waste evaporated, a volatile gas rose through the soil and infested structures, even Toxanol's own buildings. So, in a way, they caused their own death. What you do here matters to you and the world. For being cut off from the surface, this isn't too bad. Oh, idea. Go knock the lid off that sludge truck. It'll fill the place up and you can get up to that entrance there. All yours now. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like... You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Bristles like the hair of one electrified. You need to line up the switches so they match. Good. That's enough electric current to initiate the actuators and activate the framework. You make piloting this big metal thing look easy. In the old world, roads like this really led somewhere. Now, most of them lead to disaster. He says that's enough scripts to sustain the Mekton's claw crane cannon with infinite ammunition. Well done. It's not his cleanest invention so far, but it gets the job done. Use it to suck up gooey oil puddles in the Mekton's way so you can pass. Gizmo's made... It's time to put a stop to the World Eater now. Otherwise, he fears the damage it's caused to the tree already will be too much to handle. There's time to improve the Mekton before you confront the Puff. There are more wreck boxes out in the dead zone with gear you should be able to equip. He got the idea to build the Mekton when he found a big crate containing the metal frame for something Toxanol had named an exoskeleton. Gizmo wants to help if he can. Wonders what kind of good you'll get up to today. With life, there's always hope. Seems surprised you have to go. You need to help Gizmo defeat the Jumbo Puff before it destroys the West Route. Thinks it's weird you haven't met Lobo yet. You should hit the blimp station. Hopes to see you again soon. You need to help Gizmo defeat the Jumbo Puff before it destroys the West Route. The West World Eater hates everything. Says you should take it easy. Gizmo wants to help if he can. You need to help Gizmo. Says it's about time. Hopes to see you. Gizmo wants to help. Says... Amazing to see so much happening today. Go to a place like this to get a proper meal back in the old world. Great shot. Stay on target. A Mekton makes such a long-legged ride. Smell that burning fuel. Flying Shelter 7C should have been stated right there in toxanol lettering. Save your energy. If there was anything here to be found, it's gone now. Subtle it is not. Darkness cloaks the world. This place is called Puff Duff Bluff. Boom bangs around here. This little fellow feels the world's on the edge of blowing itself up. He figures as long as thinks you've built your... Says that he... Just think about the tinks you can destroy with earth-shattering kabooms. Says that life's kind of like a fuse. That's just what... Thought the... Wonders why... Can't see why you'd join up with them. Got it. But enough about you. Says his Muma... He was born during... He'll take the family secret with him to the grave. Figures that's a testament to his skills and ability. Of course he doesn't want it, but if the world goes... But before that, he wants to make the best of the time. He has enough sulfur, but he can never get too much charcoal, so if you'll get him... Thinks you're the straightest...
Light instantly banishes dark.
How much light do
All the light.
I mean, you could...
All the light.
Let's see. Heroes make for the best stories. It's up to you if you want to be one. Let's see. It's another motor juice station running on empty. Rubber scrap is too much fun, so stretchy.
Iglesias
Says-
Lavator eller Matzo Peso Soda. Platinum failed owner.
Says it's hard to keep a secret from someone as smart as you. Might as well tell you where the place is, as you'll figure it out eventually.
To be so.
Wishes you were of the...
Winchowbow.
Wouldn't be... It's Skypook Outpost. The Ankati tribe blew life into that ages ago. Let's see. This mount has quite a bounce to it. A plank place like this is a fire trap. Someone will pay dearly for that. Grab tight and don't let go. Looks like wholesome. A tidy little cave. Empty. The shadows are getting shorter by the moment. Shatterer. The sky is as bright as it's going to be. There's always a next time. There are things out there waiting for you.
One son?
Mi pusso tutulama.
Boom says he's maybe the only one.
Hanti hito.
Boom says his speciality is homemade saltpeter, which he makes from a dung mix his friend Moog makes for him.
Asa?
Collecting the various dung that makes up the special Boom Poo blend is an expedition, though, so Moog isn't giving it up for free.
Ani hilloto.
However, you shouldn't need to part with too much green to buy the brown from Moog for him. Boom promises he'll make it worthwhile.
Ofumupo.
Wish
The light shines on.
Better isn't the word.
Right, not better.
You're the worst.
The worst of being the worst.
Hakillito tufumuk.
Boom welcomes you back on his terms.
Ofumupo.
Says you used to keep to yourself, but now at least you act.
Hahito lufuto.
The Merc Puff needs to be stopped before it brings doom to us all.
Tutarata.
We'll be around when you return.
Ikusinta.
Boom welcomes you back on his terms.
Hahito lufuto.
Wonders at how you think you might actually do some good in this world.
Kantitulufa.
Says daytime is the right time to get things done.
Tihisutula.
We'll be around when
Tulumafa.
Boom welcomes you back on his terms.
Ani hilloto.
Boom says he told you not to come back without getting your hands on some Boom Poo.
Ani hilloto.
Boom
Tulumafa.
says you... That's an improvement. Don't let it wander. Point it. Time to ride. Growl it into a higher gear. You need to show your mount who's boss. Don't flinch away from this. It's your moment. You need to focus.